based on the popular American play, which I was chasing for 5 years, and I finally got the rights, and I adapted, and I'm the director of the film.
I'm Jessica Nicholas, and I directed You're More Interesting When You're Dead. It was my senior thesis. I directed and co-wrote it, and it's loosely based on my high school career.
What school do you go to?
Loyola Marymount.
Oh.
Hey, I'm Craig Lewis. I was a co-creator and co-writer, and I played Chad in Don't Take This the Wrong Way. And it's actually, we're really happy to get into the festival because it's actually a TV pilot, and we've been submitting it to short film categories, and some are perceiving it that way, which is cool because it's kind of a single camera comedy. So happy to be here.
My name is Ryan Markle. I was the director on Don't Take This the Wrong Way. I don't really know what else to add to that.
Well, how did the project come your way?
For me, I met Craig and his co-creator, Matt, we were doing a sketch comedy writing workshop, and we started filming some of the sketches and things we were doing, and then they talked to me about this project that they've been working on for a couple of years, and I like the tone of it a lot, and we were really on the same page as far as what we thought it could be. And they, after talking about it for a little while, they asked if I wanted to direct it, and yeah, I jumped on it.
You said yes.
Yeah, it's fun.
Well, another thing I wanted to ask, I'm an actor and I've been involved in many projects where it's taken like 5 years to get it done, or it was a short 6-month process. How long did all of your projects take? Would you mind elaborating on that?
Yeah, I forgot to mention it was a thesis graduate film, and it took more than a year. So when I submit script to the final post-production, it took more than a year.
From the beginning to the end?
From the beginning to the end.
Okay.
4 months.
4 months, all right.
7, 8 months.
Oh, just kidding.
Yeah.
Double that. Okay. What was the 4 months part? You're just adding your
4
mind.
months of shooting and editing,
Okay.
writing. You're right. It's taking a bit long.
Is your co-writer here?
Yeah, he's right.
Why did you not come down? Come down, Miss Shy. How did you guys know each other?
We were roommates for 3 years.
Oh, okay. So this kind of came out of the dorm room, or?
Yeah, it is a combination of both of our lives in high school.
Very cool. What was your name? No. Awesome. Thanks for coming down. Nice to meet you. And how long did you guys work on your project?
From the very first 7-page script to the first screening, it was almost exactly 3 years. It wasn't initially going to be a pilot, but we actually got notes partway through the process, and people were like, "You write more like a TV writer." So we said, "Well, let's just add 4 pages to make it a pilot." So.
All right. Well, I asked a few questions, hopefully to warm you guys up. Does anyone out there have any questions for our filmmakers? Yes.
The location for the trestle was gorgeous. Where did you shoot it?
We combined 2 locations. One is in Fillmore, and which is 35 miles from LA. We found a beautiful trestle, and the other one is just 8 miles north. So one trestle had a beautiful surrounding and creek and all this stuff, but there's no tracks, there's no train there. And the other one has just train and ugly surroundings, so we just tried to combine those 2 in post and just worked just fine. So basically it's 35 miles northwest LA.
To go off of that, with the train, like, did you have the schedule and clearly you guys were like, and we're on point here, let's go.
Right. We had just one, we call it pre-production day. We just go there and shoot just the train. And we had only one actor, the girl. We just casted her, but I didn't cast the male lead yet. So we just had her, so we combined her and train a little bit, and then 2 months later we just shot him and the train a little bit, but the main train sequences, it was just the whole day, just waiting for train, shoot the train with 9 cameras, and
you knew there was going to be good weather that day?
Yes, we were hoping and praying.
So you had to like plan, like in the 70s.
Yeah. Luckily in California it's always nice weather.
True. Anyone else have any questions?
What camera did you shoot that on?
Red Epic.
So did you had 9 of those, or for the train shots? Okay.
For the trains, yeah, we had always 5Ds, 7Ds,
Okay.
and just to be sure that don't miss the footage.
Mhm.
Maybe if something goes wrong.
Yeah.
Anybody else? Okay, I'll ask the question. How did you guys decide you wanted to be filmmakers? Let's start on that end.
I used to own a movie theater with a friend of mine, outside Chicago, and
That's where I'm from.
right on. It was like a little 2-screen, little mom and pop kind of thing, and we met some people who were making movies, like in our little kind of suburban area, and we were kind of like, well, if they can do it, we can do it. Like we love movies, obviously. You know, we own this theater, so we ended up just shooting a really crappy horror movie in our theater, it was our film school basically. We made all of our mistakes, on our first thing, and it kind of just sparked off a love. And
Now here we are.
Yep.
I honestly started self-producing out of necessity. I'm an actor, and I wanted to give myself opportunities outside of the stuff you find on breakdowns and stuff like that. And it really just started off as demo reel fodder, and it was supposed to be a 3-minute piece, and it just kept expanding, and now it's like a whole concept, and we'll see where it goes from here.
Very cool.
I honestly, this was basically what I wanted to do since I was little. Like I would write things and shoot them, like edit in camera, like 5-year-old camera editing
Right.
movies. So it wasn't like Spielberg. But
No, this was like our second block, and then the first block of films we had teenagers that were here from Arkansas that made their film.
that's what I grew up making. I made a film in 10th grade, and I had a lot of fun doing it. And then went to college for it.
Are you guys all students there as well?
Yeah.
Just kidding, no. Yes. You guys
Yeah,
actors?
a lot of us, yeah.
Okay. And are you guys acting majors?
It's one of my focuses.
Oh, nice. I like that, making friends with directors. Good move right away. Sir?
Yeah, it's kind of similar to those.
Where are you from?
I'm originally from Serbia, but I live in the United States, in Chicago for 9 years. I moved early. So
Got
yeah.
talented people from there.
Right. Columbia College, I graduated there.
Oh, okay.
So I was obsessed with the movies, just like everyone else, but it was excellent. A friend of mine, they just got married, and they had the most boring footage from the wedding, and they said, "Can you do something with this?" And I put a bunch of funny moments and do crazy thing in editing. So that was kind of breaking point. That said, "Okay, I can do this. I like to do this."
Wait, so what was your major, Columbia?
Directing.
Okay, all right. I don't know if I was like, wait a second.
Right. I'm
This
just
all
saying
came
what was the
from
trigger
a
point.
wedding?
No.
That's amazing.
That was the inspiration to go to college.
Oh, okay, got it. So, is AFI a master's program
Yes.
then?
Yeah, 2 years.
Mhm. I saw those backers, I was like, that's a long list.
Yeah, film. It's non-profit organization, so we can just raise money for friends and family and donors, and so there's no any commercial value to the film. So all money that we got, it was just donations.
Right.
That's the.
All right, well, this was so much fun. I thought we saw a really huge, different variety of films in this section. Thank you guys so much for coming to the 4th Annual Los Angeles Film and Script Festival. If you didn't have a chance when you walked in to take pictures, please, we have the red carpet right there, clearly. Visit that. We have a professional photographer, and he will put the pictures up online for your perusal. So thank you so much for coming. We hope to see you next year. Let's give our